Hey, how we doing? It's JJ. We are at Camp Timber, the main man, Rough Timber. We've come up to the spot that we were at for our Polish Larvu Christmas winter camp, and been up here a few hours. We've just been chilling out, mate, haven't we?
Yeah.
And we have just we're having a French camp, don't you know? Bonnet de douche, Rodney, bonnet de douche. So we are both going French F1 tents for a change, and we've just had there is the remains of a Le Rustique French stick and camembert, which was very filling for 5:30 in the afternoon, and yeah, bloody lovely. And I'm just going to quickly show you around camp. I haven't done much filming, so I'm just bringing you in now. So let me just switch this around and we'll go through some little pics and some setups. So we're both sort of truck camping this weekend. There's me, and there's Tim over there, Rough Timber, and we're both using a French F1. We've both got the polyester versions. Tim's got a slightly different version to me. They've been making these for years, and these are very classic, even though these are polyester, a very classic designer tent, like a ridge tent. And they're designed to have two poles at the end. If I just show you the end just here, they're meant to have a centre pole just there at both ends. But Tim a message during the week, and he said, do you reckon one of me old ridge peas would work? And lo and behold, let me bring you around to Tim's one. Let's have a look at this under here, because it will give you a better angle. Just up in there, can you see that? Is one of the ridge peas, which gives you a bipod. So these have a centre section zip, which comes out, but we've got rid of the centre pole, which makes it much easier, being men of a certain age, for getting in and out of bed. So Tim had done his. So I've done exactly the same, borrowed one of the ridge peas. Can we get that up there? It's in there, look at that. Absolutely, I love using this. Brilliant, got rid of the centre pole. So I've got, with my truck, I brought, this is a DD camper van tarp. It's 2.5 metre square. And what it's actually designed to do is it has a 8 and 5 mil bead that runs along it, that's meant to go into the awning strips that you see on camper vans. And I thought, oh, I'm not going to spend loads of money buying the pull-out bit, spend several £100 getting that on there. So just for now, what I've done is we've cut a long piece of hazel. We've lashed it to the roof bars and just held it back. And I did have a big centre pole in the middle here. But then what we decided to do was run a ridge line up from the centre in there, up over that tree and down the other side. So now that's pulled that right up, and we can both stand and do a merry little jig underneath this, and it gives us plenty of cover. There's no rain forecast. We've got a little bit of a fire going, and what you see here, we've got a few lanterns to light up tonight. There's a few down there. I've got my tilly to light up as well. There's a few more lanterns over there, and I have gifted Tim one of these, which is a Chowin XL Tornado. It's not actually in working condition at the moment. I've given this to Tim as a gift, and a man of his many varied capabilities and capacities is going to bring that back to working condition. That's pretty cool. Tim's got a outhouse, oilskin tarp coming over the back of his pickup truck. Spot on. But the last time we did a camp up the other end of the wood, he had these around the campfire area, and these are a canvas windbreak by a company called Southwesterly, and I was so enamoured with those I went and brought them too. These are amazing. I brought one the other week and I did a little bit of a setup, and I thought these are so good I had to go and buy another one. Oh, sorry mate, that's your guideline there, sorry. Southwesterly, they do amazing canvas windbreaks and canvas wooden deck chairs as well. And we've just rigged those up because we got the kit and we're going to use it. So the fire's going. Let me flip that back round. We're just going to chill out, mate. Yeah. Let's do it. Catch you in a bit. Come back when it's a little bit darker. We have had our supper. We have got a lovely fire going, and we've got the lanterns lit up, and we got the big tilly. Going as well. Lovely bit of ambiance, nice fire, a few lanterns, nice bit of grub for dinner. Happy days. Stunning evening, wind's completely gone. Look at that. Absolutely stunning. Good morning, good morning. Sorry for the shaky film. You get to a certain age, you need to get up and go for a wee, old man wee, and then you get back in your pit, and because you're a certain age you've got to get back up again. So we've just been for the dig, dump and burn. Done me ablutions. We all have to do it. I've been up for a while, just walked away from the camp just because Timber's still asleep. We had rain during the night. Wasn't expecting rain. Well, showers. Showered on and off for a couple of hours, which is nice to hear. We certainly need the rain at the moment. It's been so dry. So I'm just going to get back to the camp. I'm going to get a fire started just to get a brew on the go. Catch you in a bit. Slept here and there. Wasn't too bad night's sleep, but once the rain started, that kind of woke me up. So I'm a little bit tired this morning, and we need caffeine. Morning. We're doing a sort of slow pack down. We've been up for a while. We've had one brew. We're gonna have another brew in a minute. But before I take the tent down, I did say that I'd show you some of the bits that I was using. So the French one is a polyester tent. It's obviously quite sort of rustly from the material of it, and I never like laying flat on that. So what I put down inside was a genuine World War II British Army wall blanket. That just means it's more comfortable on the bottom. In terms of my air mat, you've seen me use this before and I still rave about this. This is the Unigear sleep mat. It's the most comfortable night's sleep I've ever had on an air mat. Literally just works a treat, absolutely fantastic. Sleeping bag, this just about sort of did me last night. It is a very lightweight 2-season bag. This is the Van Gogh, excuse me, It's their ultralight. It's a 2-season sleeping bag. It was just about sort of warm enough last night, but thankfully I had a Outhouse Co modern British wool blanket. Gonna sneeze, hang on. Try not to sneeze. Yeah, I got this from Outhouse. It's a lovely kind of mixed wool, merino wool blanket. Really did the job last night. So that was my sleep system. I'm gonna pack the tent down. The tent worked well. Forget just how big they are, how airy they are, and it's worked well. So I just thought I'd show you that before we start having a bit of breakfast. Cheers. I say, Stevie, look what we've got here. Rations for the troops, don't you know? Spam, 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 spam. With a bit of the old ooh, Juno Beach or salt seasoning. It's about to go over the coals, I say. There we go, we're just doing a bit of cooking. Tim's got some lovely bacon on the go. I've got spam with the State Detectives Juno Beach salt seasoning with some mushrooms. Lovely, lovely, lovely job. Lovely. That is it. That's the end of camp. We are just packing away the last couple of bits. The old TJM Metalworks fire pit has worked an absolute treat. There's no scorched earth. Leave no trace. Carry it in, carry it out. Clean area. Absolutely fantastic camp. We've chatted, we've eaten well, we drunk a little bit, we put the world to rights. Been an amazing camp, my friend.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. So we'll both put out a video, I think.
Yeah.
And yeah, go check out Tim, Rough Timba. Thanks for tuning in. Catch up again soon.